Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of 20 Seconds for 20-Somethings. My name is Michael Sangiuliano, and I'm going to try and give you some advice. I'm kind of rusty. It's been a few weeks. So first up, I think we have Tyler. What's our first advice question? What can I help you with?
So, how am I supposed to survive with both COVID and finals killing me at the same time?
I think the biggest thing you can do for yourself, for your own health right now, is get as much sleep as possible. Because with finals alone, you need to be well rested and energized. Make sure you're eating breakfast. That's the most important meal of the day. And with COVID, obviously, just keep following those things that we're supposed to be doing. Wash your hands, cover your face, socially distance, stay in your house. But I would really, really focus on the sleep aspect because without sleep, you are nothing and you need to be fully charged to be able to conquer the day.
Thank you, but I think I've developed insomnia.
Well, you and me both, and so far I'm doing okay, but I'll let you know next week how I turn out.
Thank you.
Anytime, Tyler. All right, who's next?
Hi.
Quiz!
So my gal Tuesday here
Okay.
has started like in the middle of the night when she wants to be petted. She started just like biting my hand, which is not ideal because I'm allergic to her and it makes me itchy. So how do I communicate to her that that's not the way to get affection?
So I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm the best person to give advice on this. We have this stray cat that's living under my deck in the backyard, and I've been trying to take care of it and feed it. So I've been feeding it cheese and milk, and then it turns out that after doing some research, it looks like most cats are lactose intolerant, which is why there's little piles of vomit on my deck. So I would not say I'm the cat.
Yep.
That's for sure. But maybe you need to start wearing gloves to sleep, Quigs. Did you ever think of that? Maybe it's something you have to do. If you can't communicate with the cat, maybe you have to, vary your behavior.
Honestly, I might have to. I have to stop waking up with itchy hands.
No, that sucks. I'm
All
sorry.
right, thank you.
Wednesday. What's her name? His name?
Tuesday, she's white and not black like Wednesday.
Right. Let me see if I can talk to Tuesday. Okay, done.
All right, see you next week.
See you next week, Quigs. Everyone probably thinks I'm insane. I am. I hate myself. What's next?
Hi, Michael.
Hi, Dan.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
So, with Christmas coming around this year, it's been a tough year on everyone. I just wanted your advice on how to tell my sister that Santa's not real.
Oh. That made me really sad. I think the best bet, I'll kind of use what my mom did to me when she told me, is kind of explain that Santa is not so much a being and more of a concept, more of, the spirit of Christmas, the gift of giving and being with family, even though, honestly, we can't really be with that much family this year because of COVID. So I would say don't tell her this year. Just don't do it. I would wait till next year, but when you do, I would use that whole explanation because this year we need that spirit, and I don't want you to crush her right now, please.
Okay, we'll procrastinate it for this year. Thank you, Mike.
You already crushed me. I don't need you crushing her. I just had like PTSD. That was sad. Who's next? Cheer me up.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, Nate.
So my question is, do you believe that the gym should be an essential business?
I don't know. This is my thoughts, though. I know people who want to go to the gym very, very, very badly, and I understand how they can be deemed in the eyes of the state not essential, but at the same time, I look at so many workplaces that are somehow making accommodations and how they can stay open and how, the amount of cleaning you do, the amount of contact you have with physical objects, all of these protocols that are put in place to keep you safe. I don't fully understand why we can't implement that in a gym because from doing some research, because I was talking to someone about this, it looks like a lot of gyms, they haven't really had issues. And I know for a lot of people's physical as well as mental health, especially right now, how important going to the gym, having that outlet could be. I could argue both sides, but I think honestly, I probably would lean towards more, yes, I think the gym should be considered essential, among some other things. But I do think if you're being safe and the gyms have the right protocols, I think it's a safe place to be.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. It's not like I'm contradicting myself, though, because I'm also someone who's like, don't go anywhere unless you absolutely have to, which is, I guess, where the phrase essential comes from. Anyway, who's next?
Hi, Michael.
Hey, Ariana.
How are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm a little stressed, and let me tell you why. I need your help. So, I know Christmas is around the corner, and I know Santa's a magical human, or not human. But what do I do if I open the door and Santa is just there? Like I don't know. I'm nervous. What do I do?
I would say prior to you opening the door, you make sure that you have cookies and milk and something for the reindeer because I don't know, Santa might be a little pissy this year, being that the world's kind of a mess. I don't want to make him upset. So I'd have something to give to him, hoping you get something in return. But also, I mean, who said Santa was a real being? Maybe Santa is just this concept of holiday spirit, and maybe he's so slick and sly that you'll never even catch him in the first place. I think this is a very hypothetical question, but I would say the best bet is have some pastries or something.
Okay, I'll make sure to do that. Thank you.
Good. Anytime. I think Lionel's up next. Lionel, what the
Hello,
hell?
Michael.
You going to sleep over here? You laying down? What are you doing?
Paint me like one of your French girls. Okay.
Oh.
Michael, Michael, I admire your haircut very much. I just wanted to preface
Thank you.
this question with that. Now, Michael, it's pretty difficult to spend time with people in a responsible way these days because of COVID. It's quite the dilemma between being a good citizen and having a social life. So we've got the holiday season, including Christmas and New Year's, which is normally a big party time, coming around the corner. So I want you to tell me and the good folks watching how we should go about partaking in any festivities this year, if any at all, in a way that is responsible.
What I've kind of found with my own family is obviously for Christmas, like I had mentioned in the last segment, it's just going to be my mom, my dad, my brother, and I here at home, which is tough because usually, we get together with aunts and uncles, cousins, grandparents. But I think what you have to look at, and everyone has a different situation, look at yourself and see who you spend the most time with right now. Who's like in your circle? Yes, there are rules in place right now saying that group of people you're seeing should be only the people in your house, but realistically, I know that's not happening. And I'm not saying that's good or bad, but I think if you're smart about it and you see the people who you've been consistently seeing, but also they have to make sure that they're being truthful with how they feel, who they've been around, and what they may have had as exposures or not having exposures. There's just so many variables where I could say, yeah, if you want to risk it and you really feel like it's that important, you could probably pull it off and be okay. But at the same time, I do believe this is not the year to be messing around. You can totally FaceTime someone, or you can totally do a Zoom call. And you need to first of all wake up. I don't even know if you're paying attention to what I'm saying.
I'm paying, I don't need this abuse. I could leave right now, Michael. I'm listening to you, bro. All right? You got a very relaxing voice. You got a real radio voice. You feel me?
That's really funny. I've been told I'm pretty nasally, to be honest with you, and I think I am too. Ever since they took the tonsils out, I got a voice of like, I don't know, what's the painting guy's name? Bob Ross? I would say don't do anything. Don't do it. That's the best bet.
All right, Michael. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and thanks for the compliment. I have a coughing fit now. Hold on. I'm not sick. It's just because my throat was tickled. Go ahead. What's up? Hi.
Hello. So with finals coming up, do you have any study tips that have helped you or others in this very lovely season of final exams?
Yeah, I know. Fun stuff. Personally, I actually don't have a lot of final exams. A lot of my classes just turn to like either doing a final paper or just getting rid of it altogether because I think they just feel bad. But usually what I've done in the past, honestly, eliminate distractions. I've said it time and time and time and time and time again, but it's very true. And also, I think it's important to recognize that you're allowed to take breaks when you're studying. If you get to a point where you feel like you're just being not productive at all, go do something. My thing, I like to go for drives, just literally aimlessly driving around. That's my thing. Other people might want to take a nap. Other people might want to read a book. But I would say be truthful to yourself. Know when you're not going to be getting anything done because you get to a point where you're going to try to study and you're just not going to retain anything. So why waste your time? Recharge. Do better next time.
Very true. Thank you.
You're welcome, Macy. I think we have last but not least.
Hey, Michael.
Hi, Brian.
I have a question for you. Well, it's sort of like something I kind of need. I'm trying to think about it, But do you have any Christmas TikTok sessions to do for this year? Like, what do you suggest for me to do?
I've been saying to my mom over and over and over again how many times I want to go viral on TikTok again. I had my short-lived fame and I just can't seem to grasp it again. Um, I would say do something that really inspires spirit, do something that's uplifting, do something that's positive, do something that's going to make someone smile. Like I've said, it's the season of giving and everyone has the ability to gift giving. So I would just do something that really warms the heart. We all need that right now. Also, I can totally tell my mom is standing outside my door listening to me right now, and it's making me uncomfortable.
All right, because there's one music I thought of. I don't know if you heard of it. It's called "Ho Ho Ho" by Jake with the V as the name, and like that song's like kind of going viral. And also, if you guys know, I actually know this guy. I went to high school with him, and he now is like getting like kind of famous, which is pretty cool. And I just found out recently that Wiz Khalifa uses his Christian music on his TikTok. So like, whoa, I think I should do his
Really?
music then. Yeah, Wiz Khalifa
Well,
uses.
if you want to, make a connection with me and this person and try and get me TikTok famous again, I would not be opposed to that. I can do the moves, the dance moves sometimes.
His number one song on TikTok called "Upside Down" with Charlie Puth. So definitely check that out.
I will definitely check that out. Thanks for the insight, Brian. Look at that. Here I am supposed to be giving advice, and I'm getting advice myself. I love it.
All right, thank you, Michael.
Take care, Brian. And this is the last chance for if anyone else would like to ask any more questions.
Michael, I need advice.
Yes, Amelia.
Okay, so the holidays are coming, and there's a high likelihood I'm not going to be able to see the majority of my friends or family that I bought presents for. So, what's the best way I should get them their gifts? Should I use the U.S. postal system? Should I drop them off covertly at night? Should I wait until this is all over and hopefully see them sometime in 2021? What do you think?
Honestly, I think those are all completely viable options. I don't think any one is better than the other. It's personal preference. I mean, if you want things to get there by Christmas, I mean, you might have time. It's December 8th. I think you can mail things and have them get there. If you want to drop them off, I don't think there's anything wrong with you dropping something off and having a discussion with someone through a door, both with masks on, far apart. I see nothing wrong with that. You could stand in someone's front lawn. I've had people do that at my house, and I don't feel like I'm putting myself in danger.
Boombox?
With a what?
With a boombox?
Is that a gift you're getting?
Michael, you're too young.
Boombox. You're confusing me to no end right now.
Never mind. Youth.
Oh my God. Anyway, I would say any one of this is okay. But the one thing I would say, which would be cool, add a little personal touch. I'm sure you did. Make a handwritten card. I love handwritten cards.
I
and
love a
I'm
card.
sure you did that. I would say the perfect ideal gift for me would be a handwritten card from Amelia with a page from an adult coloring book.
I could make that dream a reality.
You never know. I'll give you my address in chat.
Great. Awesome. I look forward to that.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you, Michael.
You're welcome, Amelia. And with Amelia just vanishing off the screen, that's going to do it for this episode of 20 Seconds for 20 Somethings. I totally don't keep track of time anymore, and there's so much longer than 20 seconds, and I apologize. I'll have to do better next week. But everyone, stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you back here next week. Take care.